keep your hands closed, nothing comes in, nothing goes out. If you keep your hands open, a lot of things comes in, a lot of things goes out. We cannot expect to be a successful company without blessing our community and blessing our country.
My good friend and valued client, Dominic Stirrup, approached me following a meeting we had and told me of the idea that he had of feeding 10,000 Bahamians on Thanksgiving.
There was a lot of details to put together, had to figure out how to get it done. But at the end, it was worth it. At the end, it gave me a heart of gratitude to know that our company is reaching out to so many persons.
We invite you on a journey to witness an extraordinary chapter in the story of the Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, a tale of compassion, unity, and the true spirit of Thanksgiving.
A new member of Parliament, the Progressive Liberal Party is turning up the heat on the campaign trail. PLP leader and Prime Minister, the Honorable Philip Davis, joined newly minted Golden Owls PLP candidate Senator Darren Pickstock at a mini rally outside the constituency office Saturday morning, garnering support and laying out plans to uplift the community. Alongside cabinet ministers, including Deputy Prime Minister, the Honorable Chester Cooper, and Minister of Energy and Transport, the Honorable JoBeth Colby Davis, Prime Minister Davis praised Pickstock as a vibrant new voice ready to continue the work of the late Member of Parliament, Juan Miller.
The man shaped by work, by responsibility, and by service. He knows what it means to build from the ground up. He has stood with small business owners, with farmers, with young people looking for opportunity. He brings discipline, compassion, and a sense of duty, qualities that define the very best of public life.
Deputy Prime Minister, the Honorable Chester Cooper, adding to the Prime Minister's remarks, noting that Pickstock is the man for the job.
That Golden Owls is ready for the fight. Yes. You saw man Darren Pickstock. They say he is the pick of the stock. And he is ready to work. And he is ready to win. So PLP, I ask you, are you ready to win? Are you ready to work? So yesterday, there was weeping, but they say joy comes in the morning.
Pickstock, who has been on the ground meeting residents, says a response as far as being overwhelmingly positive as he listens to constituents' concerns and plans the future development of Golden Owls.
We've paved Unison Road, and we are moving further west, and we are going to address every infrastructural road problem in this community. So, and that is on my 10-point plan, and I encourage all to view my 10-point plan and see what I plan to do in this community, including the construction of a community center. And so I intend to be the voice of Golden Isles resident. And if you follow me in the Senate, you will note that I'm a strong voice.
Prime Minister Davis emphasized that Golden Owls remains a key priority, urging residents to stay the course as the PLP works to build stronger, more connected communities.
This by-election is a test whether we still believe in what? Progress. Whether we believe in steady hands. Whether you believe in sound judgment and believe in a government that fights for working families. The truth is, we need this seat to continue building a fairer, stronger Bahamas.
Well, Prime Minister, the Honorable Philip Davis, saying Saturday morning that the upcoming by-election is focused around ensuring that his party secures a now vacant seat rather than being seen as a referendum on his leadership.
Progress and ensuring that progress continue by filling the vacancy that was left by a PLP.
Well, amidst criticism that the party is using high-profile visits and state resources to influence the election results, Prime Minister Davis ensures that the seat is a reflection of the party's progress, not allowing the views of critics to interfere with campaign strides.
Those are views expressed by persons, and I want to interfere with their views.
Well, the stage is being set, or is set, for the upcoming by-election in the Golden Owls constituency, November 24th. October 31st is nomination day, and the advance poll set for November 17th. The Parliamentary Elections Act provides for voting in the advance poll by overseas voters as well as special voters. The timelines for the submission of applications for those overseas is October 30th, and for special voters, the deadline is November 6th. Well, it was fierce competition Friday at the Andros Lighthouse Yacht Club, where small business owners pitch their passions and plans, each vying for grant funding that can transform their entrepreneurial dreams into reality and propel their businesses to the next level. Cleopatra Murphy has more.
Shanika Smith and her tour company, Northern Bike Tours, emerged as the winner of the Tourism Development Corporation's North Andros Venture Pitch competition Thursday night, securing $10,000 in funding for a small business. She says it is a shot in the arm needed to take it to the next level.
What it means for us is we can now move a next step closer to producing and providing what we say we would provide on our business plan.
Also taking second and third place at the event held at BAMSI, Rick Van Sargent hoping to make his dream of Castaway Fly Fish charter a reality after securing $8,000, and Jamal Bethel winning $6,000 for his venture.
This is a business I was working towards for a while, and just finally coming true. I didn't go to college, and I always liked fishing. It was something I thought I could see myself doing. It's a very lucrative business too.
I was hoping to get the 10, but with the 6, I'm sure I might be able to buy one craft, and we'll start working on the outpost, maybe clearing the land for it, putting on the foundation. I get some guys to start collecting the gas strainer, the thatch leaf, and we can make it happen.
Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Tourism, Investments and Aviation, the Honourable Chester Cooper, says the competition that has been hosted on several islands is sparking creativity in entrepreneurs.
When we see ideas turn into business opportunities to earn money and to empower Bahamians, it excites us and it let us know that this is great work of the Tourism Development Corporation in terms of advancing the well-being of Bahamians.
Member of Parliament for North Andros and the Berry Islands, Leonardo Lightbourne, applauds the event's success.
This venture pitch that's happening here this evening means a lot to the youth here in Andros. It also shows the government commitment to the young people in our community.
At the end of the night, a total of $24,000 was given to the competition's winners. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Cleopatra Murphy.
Well, congrats to all of the winners. Don't you move. Sports is up next.
You don't have necessary skills for employment, and not just that you don't have the necessary attitude and behavior.
This week, we examine the latest unemployment numbers, what they mean, and why it's not exactly a simple issue to fix.
As people get older, they get steeped in some ways. No 14 weeks in this world or the next will change them.
We tackle that and more on In Depth with Mukesh Lopinder.
What can this mean?
The killer is trying to cover their tracks. Mr. Boniface was attacked last night. Tell me she's not dead. You'll need my assistance.
Why is that?
In case of clues of a biblical nature. A false witness shall not be unpunished.
I'll get you for this, Judith Bunyan.
There's a body.
With him dead and me with the money, you'd be the main suspect. I think we can rule out natural causes.
So, do you recognise this?
Where the blazes did you find that? The police have enough evidence to convict you twice over.
But why, when he was thrown out of the window, are the 3 tools of death? Rope, knife, no.
You absolve sins, I collect debts. That's what I do, mate. Mr. Royce, I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Sports Saturday. I'm Charles Fisher. The Sunshine Auto Wildcats still celebrating their 6th straight, NPSA Ladies Championship, and have created a dynasty. Head coach Anthony Bullard saying it ain't over yet, and top pitcher Taylor Stevens says, come and get them.
Well, the dynasty, all right, please come on the stage. Last year we played the last game for Sunshine. This year we decided we can play it for man, and everybody come through.
Just motivation. Tell the girls they got to continue to practice in order to get here every year. Without practice, we won't be a little successful, but I have some young girls, energetic, and some who have never won a championship. So the bike was even more hungrier for the championship this year.
Longtime sponsor Deanza Sonny Cox glad to be along for the ride.
In a row is a beautiful thing. I've been doing this for almost 10 years, and I don't know. Everyone is totally different. No championship is the same. People say to me, you don't get tired winning. I don't know how to get tired playing the best ball we can play. These girls love the game, and they love to win. We don't know how to lose. So to say to us, intentionally lose, we don't know how to do that. That's not sports. Once you can win, you win.
22 years and still bouncing. The Temple Christian Primary Basketball Tournament held this past week at the school's gym. Organizer, Nakino Demerit.
This year we had quite a number of schools that participated in the tournament. We had 6 total teams that participated. Uriah Maxby, first time participant in the tournament. We had Judith P. Thompson, Temple Christian, Kingsway Queens College, and Freedom Baptist School. We had those 6 schools participated. From the first day, Monday, the games were exciting. Until now, the kids them are really performing. The purpose of the tournament is to get the kids them involved in basketball early. This year is a preseason warm-up to our season, so we're looking for some good things this year. This tournament means the world to me because it gives my kids from Temple Christian an opportunity to play ball and to get their skills down pat. So I love putting this tournament on because it helps other schools too to see where their team is at the level, at the beginning of the season, so we can all see what level our teams are on. So this is a good gesture for all schools.
And unlike many tournaments, boys and girls playing on the same team in a specific division.
It's a mini division. A mini division is a makeup of males and females, 9-year-olds and under. So you can have boys and girls on that team. That is a development team. So that right there is the early stage of basketball, where we get the kids from a young age, as young as grade 1, participating on that team. So yeah, that's the purpose of that team right there.
And that's going to do it for Sports Saturday. Your week is finished. A new week ahead. I'll see you again on Sunday.
Get this straight to our new sales and marketing office, Centerville House, 5th floor, ASAP.
New sales and marketing office, Centerville House, 5th floor, quick.
New sales and marketing office in Centerville House, 2nd Terrace West, 5th floor, on my way.
New sales and marketing office, Centerville House, 2nd Terrace West, 5th floor.
You could have caught a ride with me. We're only a block away from ZNS.
ZNS Sales and Marketing has moved to the 5th floor, Centerville House, 2nd Terrace West. For more information, call 502-3800.
Join us each Sunday at 5 p.m. and Tuesdays at 2:30 p.m. for Legends, the Untold Story, here on the ZNS Television Network.
checking tonight's weather forecast. Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean joins us. Good evening, Basil.
Good evening, Desmond. Melissa continues to intensify as of 5 o'clock. It was centered some 135 miles to the southeast of Kingston, Jamaica. Still moving very slowly towards the west at some 3 miles per hour. Now, the maximum sustainment has increased to 90 miles per hour, and rapid intensification is expected, with Melissa becoming a major hurricane by tomorrow. And as you can see on our satellite picture, we have three major feeder bands associated with the system. The first one is wrapping around the southeast Bahamas with some intermittent rains there. And then there are two other feeder bands. The other one is just to the south of Haiti, and another one just to the south of the eastern coast of Hispaniola. All of this will be lifting towards the north over time. And as it does so, we will see a gradual increase in shower activity over the southeast Bahamas. Now, as far as the tracking and the timeline is concerned, Melissa will continue moving west as a Category 1, and by tomorrow, as we promised you, could be a Category 4 hurricane on the severe scale before making a turn towards the north. And that should happen sometime on Monday evening before making landfall on the southern coast of Jamaica, and that will take place during the early morning hours of Tuesday, and then gradually turning towards the northeast, moving over Cuba, and that is eastern Cuba on Wednesday morning. Now, once it reaches Cuba, remember they have this mountain range over the eastern portion of Cuba, and Melissa is going to try to climb over that, and as she does so, some weakening of this hurricane is expected. So by the time it emerges in Bahamian waters, which will happen on Wednesday morning, it should be a weaker version, perhaps a Category 1 hurricane, and it will continue racing towards the northeast and then gradually intensifying again. So for the southeast Bahamas and the Turks and Caicos Island, you will start to experience some increase in shower activity. Well, they will be intermittent over the weekend. But as we head into Tuesday night, you will see an increase in those showers, and then we're taking you into Wednesday. All day on Wednesday, the southeast Bahamas will be under continuous rain, some of which will be locally heavy at time. Another factor will be storm surge as a result of this hurricane now moving in over those shallow waters. So we're asking residents to remain far away from the coastline as possible, and while indoors, we're asking you to stay away from windows on Wednesday. And this is when we'll expect the worst of this system for the Bahamas. The good news is it will start pulling away late Wednesday night, and by Thursday morning, Melissa should be well out of here. And outside of our studios right now, we are under partly cloudy skies, temperature 82 degrees, the relative humidity 76%. The winds, they are out of the east-northeast at 16 miles per hour. The barometric pressure, 1,014.6 millibars. That is 29.96 inches. Temperatures around the islands, Marshall, Barbacoa, 82, 79 in Greenville, Kia, and in Freeport, Grand Bahama, the Berry Islands, and Alistown, Bimini reporting 82. Harbor Island, 81, Roxanne, Eleuthera, Otterstown, Kid Island at 82 degrees, 83 in Black Point, Exuma, and Kemp Space on Andros. Fresh Creek in Central Andros have a temperature of 82. Georgetown, Exuma, Rumkey, and San Salvador also 82 degrees. And then it gets a little cooler where we have the heavy cloud cover in Ragged Island, Clarence Island, and Crooked Island, 79 degrees there. Betsy Bay, Maguana, 81 in Acklands, Matitani, Nagua, 83, and the Turks and Caicos Islands at 82 degrees. Your boating forecast tonight through Sunday in the northwest and central islands, that easterly flow will continue at 15 to 25 knots with very rough seas, 5 to 8 feet over the ocean. So we're asking small craft to exercise extreme caution, and if possible, simply remain in port. Now, the high tide takes place at 11:02 tonight, with another high tide at 11:28 tomorrow morning. And for the southeast Bahamas, the winds even stronger easterly at 20 to 25 knots, wave height 7 to 10 feet over the ocean. And yes, we're asking small craft to stay in port. And as we look at our forecast for the night, very windy conditions, a shower in places this evening, otherwise mainly clear and a bit on the warm side with a low temperature around 80 degrees. And tomorrow, it's going to be mostly sunny with a thunderstorm in spots, but very, very windy again with a high temperature just around 87 degrees. Your extended weather forecast looking like this. Breezy conditions right through the weekend and the early part of next week. That system goes through the southeast Bahamas on Wednesday, so we'll start to see some reduction in those winds as we head into Thursday and the later part of next week. But until then, residents in the southeast Bahamas could brace themselves for some hurricane conditions.
Thanks, Basil. Good ends of Bahamas tonight. The Weekend Edition. We thank you for continuing to make ZNS your first choice for news and information, as only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. On behalf of the entire team, thanks for watching. Have a good night.
Sydney Poitier Bridge. I'm Kaylin Green. This is ZNS.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road.
At the Sydney Poitier Bridge, I'm Kaylin Green. This is ZNS.